subtracting the fence when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction, my pupils on skates. Hold up. Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you...
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Las Vegas Raiders. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
There were a few eyebrows raised when Tennessee took Malik Willis in the 3rd round this year, but rest assured, Ryan Tannehill is still the man in Tennessee after leading the Titans to the top seed in the AFC last season. His 12 wins were the most he's posted in 9 seasons as an NFL starter, and he's only the 3rd quarterback to lead the Titans to 3 playoff appearances in the NFL, joining Steve McNair and Warren Moon.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 15 carries, 84 yards.
And simply put, partner, we're witnessing one of the best offensive players in the league so far this season. What he's been doing has him 2nd in rushing across the NFL, and the top spot is clearly in sight. He's confident. His blockers are confident. He's having a heck of a year.
A big play that time for the Titans. 64 yards. Henry will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Carlson able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Abdullah to return. Gets around him. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Carr. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
The Raiders at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did it in a big way there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
2021 saw a 3rd-year breakout by Jeffrey Simmons with 8.5 sacks and his first Pro Bowl nod, as well as being named an All-Pro in the NFL.
After the sack on 1st down, Carr.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Carr. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw his Carr. Slant to Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Back to throw, Tannehill. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Parkey for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. It's caught here by Adams.
And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Carr now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Darren Waller's one of the top tight ends in the NFL, and when he's healthy, he's always on pace for a 1,000-yard season. Easy play right there for him to move the chains.
The Carr's throw going to be taken in by Cole.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Carr to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyron Johnson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Play action. It's Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he will have the Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
He gets it to Burks again.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill's got Hooper on the short connection. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his pitch catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Tannehill throwing again. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Tannehill on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Cole. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Carr going to throw. And finding Keelan Cole. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Carr. The left side throw complete to Adams.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. Carr to throw again.
Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And he wisely will throw that one away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Tennessee.
Here comes Abdullah on the return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. It's complete to Cole. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Carr now on 1st down. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st down, Carr.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. On play action, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. But just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, we know how difficult it is to slow down Derrick Henry. That time they went to the face mask, and that's a pretty easy call.
They're just trying to figure out any way possible to get him down, but you just have to wonder if that might make him just a little bit madder. He already runs angry, and that's when he's in a good mood.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. To the air again, Tannehill. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Titans on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. To throw is Tannehill.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Tannehill's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Again, Tannehill. Over the middle, that's caught by QT.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Tannehill running the slant. That's Hooper. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. On 3rd down, Henry. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raider D, they get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Las Vegas,
it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
My Brooklyn